as well.
Sure.
How might they react to this?
They should react with concern, although, of course, as you well know, the UAE was confronted first because it's a signatory to CERD, which is the convention, the International Convention for the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination. The other parties are not signatory to that. Neither is Saudi Arabia, nor Bahrain, nor Egypt. So they cannot be held responsible for something they did not sign in the past. However, the implication is universal. As we heard from the judge, there is a binding nature to this decision, and it should be respected by all countries that are members of the United Nations.
Has this ongoing situation irretrievably damaged the GCC?
I think the blockade has. Definitely the GCC today is not the same GCC we knew 14 months ago by choice. I think the blocking parties, they are responsible for that, and they seem to be willing to destroy that most successful experience, if you will, in a cooperation council within the Arab world for rather some selfish reasons, some of them individual states seeking to control and intrude on the sovereignty of others.
Would any involvement from external actors end up on the plus side of this equation? I mean, there was a point about 6 or 7 months ago when the Emir of Kuwait was involved because he had cross-generational, loyalties. He'd been around the diplomatic bloc more than once or twice in his life, and people said, yes, if there's a solution, it might come from him. Nothing came of it. Could they perhaps go back to someone like him, or maybe even ask the United States to get involved?
Well, I would like to respond by saying yes, those efforts, as worthy as they might have been, did not produce the intended results, but not for lack of will and goodwill at that from the Kuwaitis. It was mostly the countries doing the blockade that refused to cooperate thus far with Kuwait. I think the decision of the court proves something very important. It proves that the blockade has had a serious impact. It's a form of racial discrimination. It is real in terms of the daily impact on the lives of people in the region. It is a kind of long-lasting impact, and it's full. And I hope that would propel other countries beyond, if you will, Kuwait, and maybe beyond the region to impose, if you will, their will at this time, knowing that this is the decision of the court, which is the world court. It's the highest court for the international community.
Khalil Jashan, thank you.
My pleasure.